Now, I feel like some people have had some pretty cool first kiss stories, but to be honest, I really can't say the same. My story was honestly pretty awkward, not only because we were just in 6th grade, but also I was peer pressured into it because I was around like a ton of other people at the time. But anyways, guys, what's going on? It's your boy Jenky here, and in today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys the story of my first kiss. So make sure that you guys get your seatbelts buckled because shit is about to get wild.
You and I go separate ways, cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to.
Like I said, this story all took place at around 6th grade. I was one of the shy kids on the bus, and they would all play this game called Oreo. Now, if you guys don't know what the game Oreo is, it's basically where you play rock, paper, scissors with somebody, and the loser actually has to ask out a person of the winner's choice. Now, in this case, I actually lost this, and I actually had to ask out somebody of the winner's choice, and I didn't really like this girl at the moment, but I basically asked her out, and she said no. Obviously, she knew it was a dare, because who would say no to me? But then over time, since we all rode on the same bus, I became friends with a bunch of her friends, just because we had similar classes, and her friends actually told me that she liked me. Now, at the moment, it was kind of a shocker because I didn't really like her that much, but I actually sat next to her on the bus because, we were actually pretty good friends. And they were all telling me that I should ask her out and all that stuff. But it was actually so funny because I was so scared. I was planning this out. I was overthinking it so much. But whenever I actually decided to do it, it was on the bus. I'm not going to go into too much depth because it's so cringy. If you guys want me to do a story on that, then do be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I might do it eventually. But yeah, so basically I asked this girl out and then she actually said yes. And our relationship actually lasted for quite a while, and at this point hugging was a big deal. I even had a friend who had a girlfriend for a little while, and he never even hugged her because he was worried that the news was gonna spread around the school and then everyone was gonna find out and it was just gonna be a huge mess. But we actually hugged, and it was a pretty big deal. People were congratulating me, dapping me up in the hallways and shit. It was pretty great. I even had people in the hallways who were like, wait a minute, you're dating her? Because she was one of the more popular girls, and I had some friends who were in the locker rooms, and they heard people in the back who were saying did you hear who's actually dating her? Because I wasn't really one of the popular guys. I didn't really find dating people that big of a deal and all that stuff. I just kind of stayed to myself more. But everyone honestly knew who I was, and it was kind of a big deal for me. Now, after about 5 months of dating, yes, we dated for 5 months. I know that's a weird thing for middle school because most relationships last for a day or maybe a week. But basically, I was on the bus, and it was one of the most awkward things ever. We had a pretty cool bus. A lot of us were friends, and it was a pretty good time. We would get on FaceTimes, group FaceTimes and all that all the time. And, it was pretty cool. But there was one particular day where the entire bus just decided to turn on me and just force me, peer pressure me into kissing this girl. And it was one of the most awkward things I've ever had on a bus. Honestly, I only was on the bus for a couple years of school, luckily, because my mom would drive me to school a lot and things like that. But basically, on the specific day, there were people on the seats just kneeling on them, looking at us and just telling us to kiss. They were forcing us. Not really pushing us together, but I'm talking about they were peer pressuring us into it. And me just being the awkward guy that I was looking at her, looking at them, and I was what the hell do I do? Because I really just didn't know what to do. Now, her and I were the last 2 bus stops of the day, so this torture lasted the entire bus ride. But it only took me about 10 minutes, and then I actually kissed her, but it wasn't a full-on kiss. It was just a peck. Bro, oh my gosh, it was so cringy though. And now after this, all around school, people were saying spreading rumors about it. I never really confirmed the rumors because obviously it was a weird situation for me, especially only being in 6th grade. It's kind of a strange scenario to be in, especially me as a kid who has never really had a relationship like this before. Then after this, we only dated for a couple more months. Our relationship lasted a full 7 months, which I would say is pretty good for a 6th grade relationship. Honestly though, I don't really think 6th grade relationships or any really middle school relationships count until high school. But the first kiss is the first kiss, so what can we say about that? But anyways, guys, I want to say thank you all so much for watching today's video. It was a bit of a shorter one, but if you guys enjoyed, do be sure to drop a like and also subscribe for more videos like this. I am probably going to be posting a lot more storytime videos, but I also post a lot of awesome commentaries, so if you guys are interested in watching some of those, do be sure to check those out. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. It's been your boy Jenky. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'm out. Peace.